Whatever you're comfortable with. So if you want to do 3 piles and you select the pile or whatever, we could do that. If you want to just do like middle pile every time, I'm cool with that as well. All right, middle pile on top for good for you. All right. Odd or even? Oh, you got a dice. Go ahead. Odd. Sure. All right. I'll take the play. Hand is interesting. I think I'm gonna have to ship it though. Yep, Boston. Yep. Yeah, I grew up in Maine, but currently live in Boston. Yep, already pre-regged. Yep. Yeah, no, I super excited. I actually had I gotten my stuff together sooner, I probably would have played in the last one. This hand I think is good. I'll push this to the bottom. And you said you were good? All right. Gemstone Mine. And I will play an Explore. And so second land, I'll play Travar Ruins, return Gemstone Mine. And I will cast a Portent. It's taps for green, white, or blue, and when it enters, I have to return a non-layer. Otherwise, I have to sacrifice it. Yep. So not the greatest, but yeah, so it's not bad the turn you play it, but in the subsequent turns you don't have as many land drops. So I'll put them back. Actually, I'll shuffle it. You can go ahead, and then I'll draw my card off of Portent after I'm done shuffling. Okay. Visit the graveyard and then draw a card. Yep. Well, that's a good card. Let's see here. So 20 to 19. And I will show you Horn of Greed, Enlightened Tutor, Summer Bloom, and Gemstone Mine. It's a colorless and a green sorcery that lets me play 3 additional lands this turn. And Horn of Greed, whenever either player plays a land, not when a land enters, whenever a player plays a land, draw a card. That its controller draws a card. Sorry. Yep. Yep. It's a 3 mana artifact. You got it, boss. I'll play with these up. Don't worry about it. Alright. Untap. Draw. Let's see here. Ooh. I'll play Gemstone Mine. And I will pass the turn. Yep. So I have to discard 2 cards unless I discard a land. Oh, that's what it is. Let's see here. Let me think. Sure. And you took a point of damage, correct? So. Alright, so I'll discard a Crop Rotation and a Summer Bloom, so you know I still have Horn of Greed. Two mana, cast Trade Roots. So Trade Roots is a colorless and a blue enchantment. I can pay a colorless and return a land I control to my hand. And I can also pay a colorless to discard a land to draw a card. Yep, and it'll be your turn. Sure. Mm-hmm. see. Reflecting Pool for my first land drop. Let's see. One card, Horn of Green.
One card, two cards? Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'll pass. Mm-hmm. 2 damage. I go to 18. So I have an 18 ball. Yep. Mm-hmm. So you go to 16. My turn after that? Or I guess you haven't played a land, sorry. Ew. Alright. I will play a Gemstone Mine and pass the turn. Yep. 16 all. Yep. No cards in hand. Alright. I will float a red mana in my pool. And I will tap the Tyvar Ruins to return it to my hand. So I still have a red in my pool. For my first land drop, I'll play Tyvar Ruins to return Gemstone Mine back to my hand. For my second land drop, I'll play Gemstone Mine. And then I'll tap this and this to get 2 more red. And I'll play Seismic Assault. I can discard a land from my hand to deal 2 damage to any creature or player. Just me. And then I'll pass the turn. No blocks. Go to 12. Yep. All right. Untap. Draw. And I will. Okay, I'm just gonna reset my gemstone mine. I'll tap it and then bounce it, then play it. No worries. So I will pass back to you. Down to 15. I will attempt to discard this to deal 2 damage to 1. Sure. So you gain 2, you go up to 17. And then I'll take 2, go down to 10. All right. Alrighty. Just give me a second here. Sure, we can do that. So I will pay 2 and cast Burning Wish. So sorcery from my sideboard, and Burning Wish gets exiled. So I will get Gaia's Blessing, and I will tap this to return Tyvar Ruins to my hand. So for my first land drop, I'll play Tyvar's Ruins, return Gemstone Mine, play Gemstone Mine. And then I will pay 2 and cast Gaia's Blessing. Targets will be City of Brass, Gemstone Mine, and Horn of Greed. Yep. All right. I played my 2 lands. I returned Tyvar and then played the land I returned with Tyvar. Yep. I can't play another land this turn, no. Yep. And then draw off the blessing. And I will then pass you the turn. Down to 14. Yep. I will Seismic Assault, destroy the hippie, or deal 2 damage to the hippie. Discarding Undiscovered Paradise. Sure, so you go to 15. The Lynx has Regenerate for 1 black. Okay. Yep. Yeah, no worries there. So I will tap the Gemstone Mine and then return it to my hand, and then I'll replay it. So it comes back with 3 counters. And then I will play Undiscovered Paradise. And I will pass the turn. Yep, no blocks. Down to 8. Alright, during my untap step, returns to my hand. Undiscovered Paradise. Draw for turn. I will play Undiscovered Paradise. And I'll pass the turn. I'll tap the Undiscovered Paradise to return itself to my hand. And then I'll attempt to discard it to Size Whistle, targeting the hippie. Alright, I'll take 2, go down to 6. Yep. Natuka Shade's a 2/1 that you can pay a black to give it +1/+1. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well. Well. Let's see, how do I... Alright, I will tap both of these to return these both to my hand. I will discard Gemstone Mine, targeting the Nantuku Shade to deal 2 damage to it. Let's see. So you pump once. Sorry, I'm trying to. I thought I just had this figured out, but maybe I was. No. Yeah. Sorry. So you pump once, and then so it becomes an X2, and then you attempt to pump it a second time, and then. Yeah, so then I will, with the second pump still in the stack, I will discard Reflecting Pool to attempt to shoot it for 2 more.
Right.
2. I will pass you the turn. heavy bow into 9. So in response, I will discard Glacial Chasm to Seismic Assault, and I will target the Lynx. Yep, and you maybe discard a Summer Blooms. Sure. I will pass back to you. So you go to 7 off of your arenas. I will discard Undiscovered Paradise and target the Morph for 2 damage. It is not. It is a static ability, so it is instant and it doesn't use the stack. I can't even respond. So if I had another land in my hand, which I have no cards, but I couldn't even respond and try to kill it. It just immediately happens. Yep, you got it. Yeah, I was up until you. Let's see what happened there. There was a couple of turns where I was like, if I just draw another land, I think if I just pick up my lands and throw them at you, I was gonna have lethal. Yeah, so I was like, well, if we just get one more turn, but then I didn't get. Oh, it was with my Tyvar Ruins. Because I always was leaving out my mana, so I was like, oh well, if he tries to wasteland anything, I can just pick him up. And then I tapped out for one turn because I needed to draw a card, and then I was like, oh well, I guess that sucks. So. So what do you normally play? Or do you play a whole bunch of stuff? I mean, it seems like everyone in this format plays like 3 or 4 decks. So. Yep. Yeah. Nice. What do you play in old school? Yep. Yeah. Nice. Nah, too rich for my blood, unfortunately. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I have a pretty substantial collection. I don't have survivals or mox diamonds. I sold those actually during the pandemic. So, but yeah, exactly. It was sort of like, I don't know if this price is necessarily sustainable. So I was like, I don't know. I'll just get rid of them. So, um, but I'll be on the play for game 2. But yeah, no, I mean, I still kept a set of cradles, and I used to play a lot of Legacy. Me and my buddy, we share a collection, so we basically could build almost every Legacy deck in the format. And we play a lot of Modern, so we could build almost every deck in Modern. It just kind of got to the point where we had so many decks that it was a bit much. So. Yeah, exactly. Um, I will mulligan this hand. It was close, but no cigar. Well, that's good for me. It's always bad when dead guy keeps 7 and you have to go to 6. Oh yeah, gross. Yeah. Yeah, the one downside to Tainted Field over Caves, yeah. When you have a swamp, it's great. Whoops. So used to gold fishing. I was just like. Sure. Yeah, I'll keep mine. All So I will go Gemstone Mine and tap it, play Exploration. And then I will play Rith's Grove, return Gemstone Mine, and I will pass the turn. I will respond. I'll cast Enlighten Tutor. You can look at my hand. I'm getting a Horn of Greed. So the only available card is Summer Bloom, but I have Undiscovered Paradise, Barbarian Ring, and Gemstone Mine. So Horn of. All right. So it'll be my turn after that. All right. So, and adjusting life total, so 20, 19. Draw. So I will play Gemstone Mine, Undiscovered Paradise, and I will play the Horn of Greed. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Return Undiscovered Paradise. I will play a Rishadan Port, and I will play the Undiscovered Paradise. And I will pass, and during your upkeep, I will port down the Taint. So Tainted Field, you have to have a swamp, correct? So tap. Yeah, we'll tap down the Cave of Corliss. So. Undiscovered Paradise, and I will pass. Same thing. So. Cards in hand? Alright. Let's see. Undiscovered Paradise. I'll pay 2 and play Trade Routes. I will play Barbarian Ring and pass the turn. Upkeep, I'll tap it down and put my gemstone down to 1 counter.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. One card. It's a really good card, though. Deal 2 damage. If I tap it for mana, it does the damage to me. You get Summer Bloom. Thinking, yeah, that's fine. Oh, sorry, Undiscovered Paradise is in my hand. Apologize. So I will do that. Can't do that. That's fine. Okay, so I will return my Gemstone Mine to my hand. I will play Gemstone Mine and Undiscovered Paradise. And I'll tap these 3. This is down to 2 counters. And I'll play Seismic Assault.
Yep.
And I will pass the turn. So no port. Zero. Here, I actually have a thing that'll help keep track of land drops. Meant to bring it out last time, but it was only 2 lands and stuff, so I didn't think it mattered. But when you get multiple explorations and stuff, it...
Yeah.
Okay. I will... I have to pay 1 and tap it to sacrifice it. So it taps for a red mana and it does a damage to me, or if I have Threshold, which I don't, I can pay a red and tap it to sacrifice it and do 2 damage. So are you wastelanding this or? Okay. I will. I can return it with trade routes. Yes. Four. Yep, 4. Yep. Trying to think here. Do I want to return something? Because you tapped your Wasteland, correct? Yeah. Okay, so I'll take a point of damage. So going down to 19. And I will return my Rith's Grove to my hand. And yeah, Trade Routes is in the bin. All right. Undiscovered Paradise returns to my hand. I will play Undiscovered Paradise for land number 1. Land number 2, I'll play Rith's Grove, returning Undiscovered Paradise. Or I'll return Gemstone Mine to my hand. So I have no more land drops. And I will pass to you. And upkeep, I will tap down the Tainted Field. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, so confirming life totals. I should be at 19 and you're at 17. I took a damage off my Barbarian ring. I'll play Undiscovered Paradise. I will tap Rith's Grove, play an Exploration. And yeah, I played Undiscovered Paradise for turn. And I will. Let's see. I will. Yeah, sorry. All right, I'll play Gemstone Mine. Yeah, good. One card in hand. Correct. I have exactly 7 cards in my yard. You hit solitary confinement. Sure. This is sure, we'll kill the Lynx. We'll play Undiscovered Paradise. And we'll play City of Brass. Go ahead. Yeah, what's it do again? Okay. I'll play Undiscovered Paradise and pass turn. Yep, 16. Let's see. Well, I'll Wasteland the Tainted Field. Play Undiscovered Paradise. Good. One card. Yeah, Summer Bloom. Yeah, go to 11. Play 2 Undiscovered Paradises. Good. Go to 6. Yeah, you got it. Pyroclasm was 2 down. I was like, oh, he's tapped out. This would be a really good time to get the... I mean, it wouldn't have saved me for that long, but at least given me an extra turn. So... Yeah, obviously, Vindicate, Seal of Cleansing, Disenchant, Duress, not very good for me, so...
Yeah, that's all about.
Yeah, I was really hoping to get a Future Sight in play, because that would really help me draw myself out. Didn't quite get there though. Yeah, I couldn't obviously play those solitary confinement because I had no draw engine, no cards in hand, so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was rough. Yeah, honestly, like I was like, well, I'm so glad I actually got to kill the lynx. So like, I mean, even when you played the Crusader, I was like, I feel like I would rather have the lynx dead just because it has regenerate. So like a lot of the time, I felt like it was gonna be harder for me to actually take it out. But yeah, I don't have a great way of killing the Crusader. Because obviously Pyroclasm is red. I do have a Sickening Dreams in the sideboard, which would do the trick. Because I can do, it's black and it does 2 damage. Oh no, it's pro red, pro black, right?
Yeah, it's on black.
Okay, so never mind. So even Sickening Dreams wouldn't do it. Yeah, so I don't have a good way of getting rid of that Crusader outside of the actual Barbarian, right? So. Yeah, so I would have had to have just had Glacial Chasm or Solitary Confinement to stop it from punching me in the face, or just to win the game. You know. Oh yeah, game 1, I was really hoping. I was like, if I just get a Horn of Greed, back when I had trade routes and everything, so I was able to just keep bouncing my lands. I was like, oh, well, if I just get Horn of Greed, I can play 2 or 3 lands a turn, draw a bunch of cards, and get out of this situation. But just wasn't able to get there, and then you took out the slowly started dismantling, everything. So I was like, ugh. But yeah, it unfortunately came down to the top of my deck, and it didn't get there. So. Yeah, throw it in the trash. Well, honestly, I think I would have preferred you getting lit. Yeah. No, yeah. Bit rough. But c'est la vie, I mean, I still felt like, most of game 1 and 2 were close. So I was like, I felt like if I just 1 or 2 draws away from, yeah. Yeah, if I got to untap with the Horn of Greed with trade routes and exploration. Yeah. But no, you had it, and that's good. I mean, if you understood the matchup. You knew that you had to have Artifact and Enchantment Hate in your hand. Probably why you mulliganed. So, I mean, you said you mulliganed because you had the Tainted Field with. Oh yeah. I mean, good for you, but you didn't actually get to see the deck in its prime. If I actually do start comboing off with Summer Bloom and like the explorations, I end up getting to play like 6 or 8 lands in a turn, draw like a trillion cards, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. But good games, man. And good luck in the rest of the monthly. And see. So you're going to be at LobsterCon too, you said? Oh yeah, I'm just going to be doing pre-modern, so I'll be playing pre-modern when you're doing old school. But definitely meet up on the second day for pre-modern. So. All right, man. Yeah. All right. Have a good one, man.